Hey guys, it's Vivette coming to you from workwithvivette.com, and I'm super excited because I'm about to share with you in today's video. I was actually on a webinar just maybe 2 days ago, and I really learned some really exciting, tips or marketing strategies on how to generate more leads and how to sponsor more people into my business. Okay, now on this webinar, it was conducted by a very successful six-figure income earner, multiple six-figure income earner, and on that, what he taught us really was an eye opener for me because I've actually always know who my target market is, but audience is, but I've actually never really sat down and created like an avatar for my, an avatar for my business. Okay, now as marketers, we tend to think that everybody out there is our target market, or everybody out there, we need to market to everybody out there. But the fact of the matter is, if we are trying to market to everybody, then in fact we're marketing to nobody. Okay? Everybody is just way too broad. We need to narrow down a selective set of people who our audience is, or who we need to try to reach with whatever product that we are promoting. Okay? Now, the first thing that he mentioned to me, and I'm going to grab my notes because it was really so profound. I want to go over this with you. Okay? The first thing we want to learn to do is, as marketers, create a customer avatar, or what does your ideal customer looks like. Okay, now say for example, if you're in weight loss, you can't be thinking, well, everybody out there that needs to lose weight is my customer, right? Not everybody out there that needs to lose weight is your customer, because there's different type. Maybe a person needs to just lose, somebody might say, yeah, I need to lose weight, but I just need to lose some belly fat. My belly is just a little bit too big, so that's where I need to lose weight, right? Or maybe my thighs are a little bit too, I could do with trimming my thighs, so maybe I need to work on that, right? So, whatever it is. So just to give you an idea, so not everybody out there that need to lose weight is your customer. You need to be specific about the type of customer your product would be ideal for. Okay, so here's some things, some questions when creating your customer avatar. It is important, if you haven't done one before, make sure that you do one today. Okay, so here's some questions to ask when creating your avatar, right? You want to ask, who do I want to attract in my business? Okay, now we all know a lot of folks, sometimes they'll sign up in the business today, or they sign up to be a customer today, and by next month they actually end up quitting the products or quitting the business. Okay, so who do I want to attract in my business? You want customers to stick around for longevity. Okay, so those are your ideal customers in business. Okay, so next you want to know, where do these people hang out? Okay, if you're using social media, maybe where in Facebook do they hang out? What groups are they joining on Facebook? If you say somebody want to say, well, I'm a network marketer, and I have a product that can solve a lot, a lead generation problem for customers, where on Facebook do they hang out? For me, sometimes I tend to hang out with, maybe go find a specific group. Maybe it's a work from home group, or a work from home, moms group, or I love to visit groups like Eric Worre. So where do they hang out? You got to sit down, think about it, write it out, do your research, find out where they hang out. Okay. Number two, what media are they consuming? What magazines are they reading? What books are they reading? You need to find out those information. Write it down in pen and paper. Okay. Next thing you want to do is to, and I'm telling you, I'm just going by my notes on my paper here because this is also profound. I don't want you to miss anything. Okay, list at least 3 frustration or problems that your ideal customer is facing. Okay, what problems are they facing? Make a list of it. Okay, what's the worst thing going to happen if they do not solve, if their problem is not solved? Okay, alrighty. If somebody's trying to get financial freedom because they want to stay home with their kids, what's going to happen if they don't get financial freedom? They're not going to be able to stay home with their kids, and they probably have to go get somebody else to look after their kids when they want to make sure they have that influence in their kids' life growing up. Okay, what's the perfect solution for their problem? Think about it, write it down. What can my product, and now this is where it comes in. So you have a product to sell. Now the question is, what can my product match up to the customer's need? Okay, how can my product solve the customer's problem? Alrighty, that's, all these things are important in creating your customer avatar. Okay, so now that you have created your customer's avatar, now that you know what market, or how you now you need to know, now that you know who you need to market to, the important type thing is now you're going to know how to attract those type of people. Okay, now there are three kinds of people, or that really you will attract, or we call it website traffic. Okay, three types of people that you will come across. Really, you'll come across people in your cold traffic, and these are people that don't know who you are, but they're being exposed to your brand or to your product. Okay, so they're looking around, maybe they were searching, they see something, they come to your website, and these are cold traffic. Okay, now you'll come across that type of people. Now the next one you'll come across really is your warm market. Now these are people actually know you. These are people, they actually know you, but now they are really maybe evaluating your product. Okay, maybe they're on Facebook, you're connected, they see you promoting, so now they're actually evaluating your product, or your website, or whatever it is. Okay, the next one is your hot traffic. Okay, and this is the best one, because these are people actually who have bought from you in the past. Okay, so they have that know, like, and trust. Okay, so really and truly, those are the ones that you want to be marketing to. Okay, so what I wanted to do, because you need to know how to market to each market, to know the right appropriate way. The same, you cannot market to your cold traffic, the warm market, and you cannot market to your cold traffic the same way you would market to your warm market, and you cannot do the same as you would do the hot market. Okay, so you need to know exactly how to market to the different types of markets that you will come across, how to market to them effectively. Okay, so what I wanted to do, I wanted to get access to the training. It was such a profound, there's so much more for you to learn how to build your business successfully. So what I wanted to do, click on the link below. I'm going to give you access to a free trial of the system. You're going to learn how to market on Facebook, running your Facebook ads. These days, I'm setting up right now, because Facebook is just a great way to market. And if you built your business on Facebook for as little as $5 a day, you can build a successful business. Okay, so go ahead, click on the link below, and I will see you. Make sure you start your test drive today of the system. And any questions you have, you can reach out to me. Click on the link, and I'll see you on the inside.